What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GeForce Now News Thursday, and we've got 10 games this week being added to the service. And I gotta say, last week Battlefield 6 being added onto the RTX 5080 has been just a fantastic experience, and I've really been enjoying it on GeForce Now. I would say a majority of my gameplay and all of my campaign gameplay has been on the RTX 5080. So anyway, that's been a lot of fun. We're going to take a look at the 10 games we got for this week, and then we also have one more title that's been added to that RTX 5080 ready games list. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so jumping into it with our first game, this is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Originally came out in 2004, and not only is this being added to GeForce Now through Ubisoft, but also this title was added to Steam, which was nice to see. So yeah, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Right now, the Ubisoft version being supported here on GeForce Now. Our next game is both on Steam and Xbox's PC Game Pass with Ball and Pit. This is a brick-breaking, ball-fusing, base-building survival roguelite. Battle hordes of enemies with ricocheting balls and gather the riches of the pit to expand your homestead. Generate resources and recruit unique heroes. And our third game is a new release over on Steam for October 16th with Escape from Duckov. Escape from Duckov is a PvE top-down looter-shooter game in a duck's world. Scavenge for resources, build your hideout, and upgrade your gear in the world of Duckov. Our fourth game is also another new release for Steam, and it's an early access game for October 16th with Fellowship. Fellowship's a multiplayer online dungeon adventure set in an exciting fantasy setting with endless scaling dungeons to run. And our next game is for Steam, Xbox's PC Game Pass, and the Epic Game Store with PAX Die. Originally came out in June of 2024, still an early access game, but I did check it out back when it launched, so it's nice to see all the versions here across the stores being supported on GFN. Next up, we have Amnesia the Bunker from the Epic Game Store. This is a first-person horror set in the desolate World War I bunker. Face the oppressing terrors stalking in the dark. Search for and use the tools and weapons at your disposal. Keep the lights on at all costs and make your way out alive. And our next game is also over on Steam with Earth vs. Mars, originally out this summer, July 25th of 2025. There's a free demo, and faced with a terrifying Martian invasion, you must lead Earth's forces in battle for our planet's future. Create powerful human creature super soldiers to fight an alien menace in this turn-based strategy game. Alright, another game over on Steam that came out in 2016 with Street Fighter V. Experience the intensity of head-to-head battles with Street Fighter V with 16 iconic characters, and I played this back when it came out in 2016 and really enjoyed it, so it's nice to see this over on GFN. I don't have the Steam version, so I might have to jump in and grab that if I see it on sale. Alright, our ninth game comes from Capcom over on Steam with Ultra Street Fighter 4, the 2014 release that we got before 5 in 2016. Another fun title that I really enjoyed. Happy to see it over here on GFN. And our 10th and final game comes from Xbox's PC Game Pass with Wobbly Life. Grandma's kicked you out into the big, wide, wobbly world, demanding you go and get a job. She would be so proud if you could earn some money and get your own house one day. So PC Game Pass, Wobbly Life also added to GFN this week. So that's all 10 titles that we have for this week. But of course, we do have that one title that's been added to the RTX 5080 game ready list. And that title this week is going to be Control Ultimate Edition over on Steam. Definitely a title I've really enjoyed. I've played through this about 3 times or so, and it was definitely one of my favorite games of 2020 when the Ultimate Edition came out, and I jumped back into that one. So nice to see this getting RTX 5080 support here on GeForce Now. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week. That's all 10 titles that we've got, plus Control Ultimate Edition from Steam being added to the RTX 5080 ready list. As always, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.